Many of us homeschool because we want something different for our children. One of those reasons can be setting them up for the future. And how can we do that? By focusing on skills, by thinking outside the box, or by helping our children start their very own businesses. Starting a business isn't just for adults. In fact, teaching kids about entrepreneurship can be incredibly beneficial. Let's explore why and how you can help them get started. Hi, and welcome to Learning Life, and thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to talk about getting our kids started in businesses. There are so many great videos out there that can really help us and look, and I hope that this is one of those there for you, because I get excited when I see these things work in our life, and I want to share them with you. And I thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being part of this learning life, and thank you for your likes, your subscribes, and for your comments. Now, we encouraged our girls to start their own businesses at the tender age of 9. They had already been involved in things in our makers markets, at our co-op, but they wanted a specific toy, and they felt that they could just take the money from their savings account. And we said no. No, you can't just take it from your savings account, but no. But what we did say is that they could borrow the money as long as they started a business and worked regularly on that business to earn the money to pay it back. We even gave a deadline of when it needed to be repaid. And so they did. They started their own businesses and they developed their products. And when they started selling them, and they actually paid back reasonably quickly what they owed. This was really encouraging to see this, to watch them step into it, because this is something that we want for them. We want them, by the time that they have finished high school, to have thriving businesses so they can take their 3 passports each and they can travel the world and have fun doing it. Why starting a business is a great idea for kids. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about why starting it with your kids is a great idea, besides them earning their own money. When we have that skill development, running a business helps kids develop essential skills. We've got problem solving, we've got time management, we've got commitment, we've got teamwork, all fantastic skills to have. And it's going to be confidence building. Look, when our kids see their ideas come to life, it boosts their self-esteem and encourages them to take risks, and risk can be a good thing. Yes, it really can be a good thing with business. And it's going to teach financial literacy. I love this, that they learn about money management, about budgeting, about that investment into the business, about saving, skills that will serve them well for life. And guess what? These aren't things that we're really teaching in curriculum anymore. They seem to be add-ons that we have to make sure that we put in. Why not start at a young age and build it up? And then there's creativity and innovation. Entrepreneurship encourages that creative thinking. What might somebody want? How can we make it look different to somebody else? How can we innovate? Kids can express themselves, explore their passions, and, really grow and build in that creative aspect. How can we help our kids kickstart their entrepreneurial journey? Well, here are some great ways that we can do that, because they're going to need our help. We can't just throw them in and go, hey, start a business, off you go. Great, let me know if you need some help. No, we want to help them right from the start. We want to encourage those ideas. Start by brainstorming, ask them what they're passionate about, what they think they could make. Maybe it's about crafts or baking, tech projects, all of those things, all of that counts. We want them to have their ideas, because then they might actually land on something that is something they could get passionate about to really follow through. And we want to create a plan. They need a plan. We all need plans in life, right? So let's outline a simple business plan. What are they going to sell? Who will be their customers? How are they going to market their product? All of these different things, a plan that will take them from those initial ideas through to be able to sell those products. And you could start small. It's always good to start small. What would it be to have a plan for a lemonade stand, or a small product, something that they could do? And how could we sell it? Have those plans and set those goals. We want realistic goals. Okay, we can't just say, all right, I am going to create something and tomorrow I'm just going to sell it and it's going to be wonderful. Now, this could be like the sales target goal or like a timeline. With our girls, we set a goal that they needed to work 30 minutes a day on their business, what that looked like in different ways as we went through the different things. Goals are important. And then we'll help to provide those resources, gathering what they need. It might be supplies for crafts or tools for digital products. We want to support them in that. And maybe it is a little outlay from you at first. So with one of our girls who was having a digital product, she needed some money to use a particular program and how she wanted to create it. So we were able to sort of loan her that money, knowing that she would pay that back. The other one who had physical products and needed to have them printed, all right, we will do the initial outlay. What is your plan? And so as she sells them, like she is paying us back. And so we want to support them in that, and we can do that in gathering the resources that our kids need. And then when we're ready, we are going to launch and we're going to market it. We are going to help them with that. And maybe it is something physical, helping them set up that lemonade stand or creating an online shop. Maybe it is helping to promote on social media. My girls don't have social media, but Mummy does. And so they could create a little video and I was able to get it out there and let people know that they've got their products. For our kids, truly the world is their oyster. We want them to be able to get that out. And then we're going to celebrate successes and we're going to learn from failures. Celebrate those big things. Celebrate the little things. Hey, you've had this idea and you've got it. Hey, every day this week you worked on your business. Let's celebrate that. And if things don't go as planned, and it's going to happen, and maybe we get frustrated with things, we're going to encourage our children to learn and adapt, because every entrepreneur faces challenges and our children need to learn to pivot. I know that we have one that needs to learn to pivot when things don't go her way, and what she has learned, like, well, this isn't working, or like, why isn't it doing that? How we can go about and change that. Remember, the journey is just as important as that destination. Every step that our children take is going to build character and resilience in this. I am excited to see that my girls have their products and they can get out. And, they want to be involved in kids' entrepreneurial fairs, to take their products there. And I think that this is wonderful. They are seeing already, so the money comes in. It actually does this. And so they actually have products, but then they also have their time, and they've set themselves up as mother's helpers. They've helped at birthday parties to do crafts and to go and be a mother's helper and help. And so they've seen that there are many different ways that we can have businesses. Sometimes it's good to have multiple streams of income. So why wait? Encouraging kids to start a business is an incredible opportunity for growth. It's not just about making money, though to our two it is. I've got my business so I can make money. It's also about learning those valuable life lessons that we otherwise might not get. And it is also about setting them up for the future. Well, thank you so much for watching today, for being part of this Learning Life. Are you ready to set your kids up and help them start a business? Maybe it's something you could do as a family, because truly it is so much fun and it is great to see when our kids' ideas really come to life. I loved watching that with my girls. And so maybe you got some ideas, you could shoot them down below. Got any questions? Just ask them down below. And if you want to help get these videos out, you can do that by becoming a champion. So check them out at patreon.com. Or you could also check out Learning Life, and I better do a plug for my girls. You could go to the Learning Store and you will see one of their digital downloads, their Color My World coloring book, or you could choose the others, Critters, which are some fun stickers and a bookmark of all of her different ideas there. Check them out there at LearningThis.Life.